All these new rappers say they just doing this shit for fun. I'll show you what it sound like when I spit for fun. This beat got me slaying left and right like a metronome on the mic. Got me flowing off the dome tonight, feeling like I'm making wrongs out of rights. We just fighting for our rights tonight, bleeding like we had a life. Watching as I flip the light switch on, and my mind thoughts scatter like rain showers, but still light bulbs shine brighter than a torch lit by the fire. Interpret visions through lyrics that I inspire. Higher than life, all this new strand from my supplier, flying like I'm Superman, trying to save the world, but the methods wasn't viable. We was all liable, all playing a part in the hand that destroyed the man who hand touched down like Midas and made gold so valuable. Knowledge is what I value, bars that I roll weight against your bars, way to go, sink you to the ground. While I'm rising off the floor, I'm just riding off the float. Fumes exhausted from the notes written off the top. Burning rubber from erasing irrelevant thoughts. I penned in the lyrics so my thoughts was permanent. Thoughts are killing it, murder premeditated. Headed planned down to the smallest detail, so it's clearer like the picture's pixelated. Rated M for mature, cause of language. They think a nigga cursing, but I'm only writing cursive. I get fancy with my verses, winding down the line or two. Married to the game, and our first date was me laying tracks in a booth. From the start it was truth, and my notebook is the proof. I had it written out for you. Standing in this puddle, looking back at my reflection. That's the drugs off to the image, back in my direction. Wondering if my life was destined to never reach the peak of my Everest. What if my present was the best of my life on this planet? What if I knew it? Do I switch up the cards I was handed? Shuffle the deck and I'm just gambling. Chances ramble and change around in my pocket looking for sense. I'm addicted to the risks, I'm playing my cards all in. I'm calling glass like when a doctor made it, and that's a reference for the ballers on the pavement. Remember playing pickup games when it was raining. Curtis in the paint, I'm making the threes rain. Even when shots rained on the block, the game remained hot. Shots ringing hip hop and they wanna call the cops. In the back alley slap boxing. This is old school hip hop boombox tune with a cardboard box. Beat boys breakdancing and trying to pop and lock. Lyricists painting pictures with words like it was art. Poetry, emotion on a canvas that was motionless with a Maya Angelou idea, so check his notion. We all a part of the quotient, that means we stand divided, separating their minds, making them one of a kind. Gouging out their eyes so the blind lead the blind, thinking that the bumps in life was braille on the signs. I'm trying to read between the lines, check the writer's notes. Educated mind sounds like organized crime. When I'm rhyming, I'm a riot. Minus the violence, the Molotov cocktail thrown, minus the fire. The bullets in the chamber that was never fired. I'm the drugs with no supplier. The small child growing up in a crib with one provider. Now let the fire lead your lighters if you support the writers who die like freedom fighters. They think it's insight, but it's just a light that shines inside us. They want rings brighter than the ones that straddle Saturn. Feel I realized the pattern when it mattered most. Most people's eyes never see it like a ghost. Closer to the image of an apparition, holographic or a mirage. I get different from a distance. From afar, I'm a villain. Up close, I'm a Christian. And my lyrics tell the story of my life. Take a listen. If you measure the distances in my life that I travel, you might see the obstacles I've climbed and the demons that I battle. I was way too proud to take a hand out, laid the bricks down so the path became my home route.